What's up everybody, it's Ian here for Senpapi coming at you all with another episode in our OBS tutorial series. Today we're going to be covering how to do overlays for different situations and, in a sense, what not to do as well. So let's go ahead and get started by making our first overlay, since that's the topic of the video. So you want to start off by, first of all, having your overlay already done. Luckily for me, I already have one. I already made all my overlays and everything, so basically you just want to make sure you have that ready. Go ahead and apply that. One thing you want to do, and if you'll notice here real quick, you want to make sure that you have everything already set up. So I have my box here for my gameplay, my box here for a face cam, and my box here to put my chat right here. And then I have a little area for my sponsors. So one thing I did when I was making my image, or when you outsource it, if you don't have any way to make your own overlay, is tell them to make it transparent where your gameplay is going to go, so that you can just put your gameplay directly underneath in your sources and it'll show right through your overlay. So let's go ahead and show you guys what I mean. So right now we're going to do a window capture because I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. We're going to start by using the League client because a lot of people play League and a lot of people want to stream or record League, so I figured why not do League. So if you notice right now, it's on top of everything, but if we go to our sources and move it down, suddenly League only shows in these black boxes, and that's because there's nothing there in the image, they're transparent. So you just line it up. Just a warning, I didn't properly size my image when I was making it, so it doesn't line up properly, but you can get the general idea. Oh look, now when you're streaming or whatever, people can see your League gameplay with your overlay on top. Cool, it's overlaid on your gameplay. Awesome. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add our sponsors. So you wanna do an image slideshow, and then I imported my... I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do this one because it's a bit different. But you want your transition to be whatever. You can fade it, swipe, cut, slide, whatever. And then you want your transition time to be 8,000 or 10,000 or whatever, because 8,000 transitions to 8 seconds, 10,000 is 10 seconds, so on and so forth. We'll keep it as this. And then your image files, you can add files or you can add a directory. You would do add files if, for example, you didn't make a folder specifically for your sponsors, but since I did that ahead of time, I'm gonna go ahead and do it that way. Sponsors, oh look, there's nothing here, but we're gonna select this folder, and now bam, we got our sponsors here. Google is sponsoring me, awesome. Except they're really not, but you know, whatever. So we move this on top of where we want to put our sponsors. This is fine, it covers the image, so bam. Quick and easy, right guys? The hard part about doing overlays and all that shit is really just making the overlay or getting the overlay itself, because holy moly, that does take a lot of time. We have a few empty boxes right here. I would put my face cam here if my desktop had a webcam, but it doesn't. And then here, we're gonna put our chat so that if anybody in Twitch chat wants to talk with us, we can see or show their messages to everybody else. You know, whatever, in case you want to archive your stream and then have your chat available. Some people don't care for it. I mean, it's really up to you. So for that, we're gonna go here to Twitch alerts so that we can get some of that stuff. Here we have the chat box. We're gonna go ahead and grab this right here. I believe it's the one we need. Okay, give me this, please. Okay, there we go. You can set up all your stuff here. Save settings, launch. Give me this. And now we're going to open OBS and we're going to go ahead and go to browser source. What this is basically is you're getting information from your browser that you want to use for your stream or whatever. And you're going to paste it into here. So we're going to call this chat. And then your URL. Right now this is the default. You're not going to actually want that. You want to paste Twitch alerts, whatever I gave you there. You can set the height and width and everything here, and then just resize it. This one takes a lot of trial and error because the Twitch emotes and everything makes it very variable, and the way you set it up ends up affecting it a lot, so make sure to adjust this one a lot because it'll take you a bit. Whatever, this is close enough. So if someone were to go into your chat and start chatting with you, it would show up here. You can mute your chatters and everything, but yeah, that's the basic gist of it. It's pretty straightforward. And then one more thing we're gonna add, because some people want this, other people feel like it's not necessary, but we're gonna go ahead and add an alert box. So when someone follows you or, you know, whatever, you're gonna get alert. Go ahead and grab this, and we're gonna go ahead and paste this URL as another browser source. We want this one to be called alerts. Go ahead and do the same stuff as last time. Awesome. Now you have alerts. You can put it wherever. For the sake of this, I'm going to just put it in the middle. It doesn't matter too much. So you can have a background color, alert, delay, moderation delay, so on and so forth. You can have an image and text, your text on top of the image, or your text next to the image. I'm going to go ahead and do image next to text or text next to image. Yeah, for all of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and save settings. And then we're going to go ahead and test it. So let's move this window off to the side for now so I can test it with you guys being able to see this. So we're going to test our follow alert. Oh look, we just have been noticed, whatever. And then we got subscribed. Awesome, cool, Senpapi's just subscribed. Someone just donated $94. Something else you can do is you can customize it so that it shows different stuff. For example, we have this wiggle over here, and we have Spider-Man. I don't want it to wiggle, I want it to bounce, like this. And then this image, I don't want Spider-Man doing that shit, so we're gonna upload an image. Go to overlay stuff, because that's where I have my stuff. And then I have a ditto ready to dance. Cool. Oh, no, why are you not here? Okay, select him. Okay, now let's go ahead and test this out one more time. And now we're gonna test it one more time. Yeah, look at that shit. We just customized this. So this is gonna bounce, Ditto's gonna dance. This is all good. It looks nice, you know, whatever. So if you guys want that, that is one thing you can do for your stream. You can customize all of them. So if you want to customize your donations or subscriptions so they're all different, you can do that. If you want them all to be the same, you can do that. You can update your template so that it says random stuff. So keep this the same so that it's always going to work. And then I want this person just gave us a bit of sugar. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. And then let's go ahead and test it. Just gave us a bit of sugar. That's awesome. Cool. One more thing you can do, and I'm sure you won't be able to hear it because we are not showing the audio from my display right now because I have a lot of shit running in the background for tests or samples or whatever, but you can change your music as well. So I have the found item bit from Pokemon. It'll show right here. You select it, and now everything is customized. I go ahead and save. And when I do the sample, it'll play the music and, you know, whatever. Cool. If you want to add face cam, you just go to video capture device. Face cam, whatever face, whatever. And then you would select the device for your face cam here, configure everything. I would keep everything the same, honestly, but configure it all, then hit OK. And then you would move your face cam doodad over to here. But make sure to put it at the bottom, since it is another video source and you want your overlay on top of your videos. So you would drag your face cam over to here, adjust the size like we did with everything else that's necessary, and you're good to go. And for the most part, everything else we're gonna do is gonna be similar to this, but I wanna show you guys how different situations require different overlays. So if you wanted the basics of overlays and everything, this is pretty much all you need. But if you want to see how it's specific for different games and everything, let's go ahead and keep going. So we're going to do another scene. Let's go ahead and do a full screen game since most people are going to play full screen games. So as you guys can see, there's a black screen. So I'm going to go ahead and toggle my game and let it run for a bit so that OBS can properly pick up on it. Okay, that's long enough. Then we're going to toggle out. Bam, we got this game right here. Awesome. So this is our gameplay source. We're going to add another image. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, actually. Let's go ahead and browse for this. Overlay stuff. Sample overlay, I believe, is the one I want to use. Yeah. So if you guys notice, it is another full screen transparency image. So on my image, all of this is actually here, but this background is transparent. So as you guys can see, I have myself on top of here. I would put my name here for whatever or whoever I am. And then you can put your social media stuff here so that if you want them to follow you on Twitter or YouTube or Instagram or whatever, they'd have your information here. And yeah, it's really that simple. If you want to add your browser sources, like your chat and your alerts, just go ahead and click alerts. Drag it somewhere that would not intrude in the gameplay, because one thing you have to keep in mind is that when people are watching your stream, they're not watching for your alerts, they're watching for who you are. So if your alerts are getting in the way of your stream, people are going to get pissed eventually, because once you get popular, you have to think everybody on the front page of Twitch has thousands of viewers. So you have to think people are going to be constantly following those people, following you once you get popular, and nobody wants to see so-and-so is followed non-stop throughout your gameplay. I think it's okay to keep it for your subscribers and your donations, because those people do deserve recognition because they are supporting your stream directly, but for followers and everything, once you get popular, I would consider getting rid of that, but that's really up to you. It's your stream, you do it your way. But yeah, you go ahead and throw this up here wherever you want. Let's go ahead and test it. Wow, look, amazing. Someone just followed us and gave us some sugar. You can add your chat as well, browser source, chat. And something that's really cool about doing overlays and everything is that once you have your basic stuff done, you're good to go. But you're gonna notice that some games cannot use this overlay. It doesn't look good. It covers information, it obscures what people are trying to see. It doesn't work. But yeah, this is how it would look in a full screen game, this basic ass overlay I made. And then we're gonna have people who are playing old school games, like GameCube games, 64 games, PlayStation 1 and 2 games. Those games have a resolution of 4:3, and a full screen overlay won't work for them, as well as other ones would. So, let's go ahead and make a new overlay for that. We're going to bring in our window capture. Once you have a window made for something, it doesn't pop up more than once, I think. So, oh look, we have a game here. Cool, awesome, amazing. And now we're gonna put our overlay on top of it. So, image. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our layout for 4:3 games, and that's on top. So it doesn't fit right away, which is a problem. So let's go ahead and move it over to where it should be. This is starting to look about right. The side is a bit off, so let's go ahead and move it over. Oh look, we have our game ready to go. Let's go ahead and run it so I can show you guys what it's playing. Oh look, here it is. It's actually working. Yeah, it's really simple once you have the general idea of how overlays work. The hard part is making the overlay. You have your sponsors here, your gameplay here, you can put your face cam or whatever here. If I ever were to get a face cam, I would make a box here so I can show that there. But let's go ahead and put our alerts and everything so you guys can see that it does in fact work here too. We're actually going to resize it because we don't want that to get in front of our gameplay. That's really important to me. Okay, so it's where it needs to be. We're going to run it. Wow, cool, now nothing is gonna get in the way of what's happening. Something else you could do is you could put your latest donations and everything right here, your alerts right here, and your face cam right here, and none of it will get in the way of the gameplay. And one good thing that's good about the way I set this up is that if anybody were to ever, let's say, record my stream and upload it on their channel so that they can make a montage or monetize it or whatever so they can profit from my stuff, I have this right here, which means they can't really just steal my stuff. I have my information on top of my gameplay. So people who see their montage of my stuff will find out where I am. It's a pretty good way to basically watermark yourself without being intrusive. So yeah, guys, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple. Once you get the general images and everything done, you have the understanding of how to do overlays, you can pretty much just immediately go with it and do whatever you want. One more thing we're going to cover before ending this video is having an offline screen. So when you log off, Twitch will show a black box unless you change that. So to do that, you want to go to your settings right over here. Go to channel and videos, video player banner. This is what you want to put up there. And then we're going to use an end of stream image. This image is really half-assed, by the way. I made this in like 5 minutes because I figured this is something that I wanted to have for my stream, but I didn't really know how to do it. You can do it however you want. Some people go super artistic with it, other people don't. So once you have this done, let's go ahead and go back to our profile, and then you want to go to your channel. There it is. And then bam, look at this. You have something so that when you're offline and your fans come to see your stream, they can know when you're going to be online. This was an arbitrary one I made at one point for my stream when I was figuring out how to make my off-screen image. I never got around to finishing it, but this gives you the general idea of how you want to do it. You let them know that today's stream is over, or that you're offline. You put your schedule here, and that's it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, let me know what I could have done better, let me know if you have any questions or if anything is not working out for you, and I'll try to help you guys out and see what I can do. If you guys like this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe for more tutorials, gameplay videos, let's plays, and all that good stuff. Feel free to leave me a like to support the channel and let me know that you guys like this kind of stuff so I can keep making more of it, and have a good day. Because everybody deserves to have a good day.